Assalamu alaikum. I am Dr. Muhammad Nahid Salman, Assistant Professor of Department of Physiology of Atin Akis Medical College, Khulna. I welcome you all on my video class. Today we will discuss about the renal system, and this is our introductory class, and I will discuss at first about nephron. What is nephron? An examiner will ask you at first from the renal system what is nephron or definition of nephrons. Then you have to say nephron is the structural and functional unit of kidney. So the definition of nephron is it is the structural and functional unit of kidney. Then the examiner will ask you another question, the number of nephrons. What are the exact number of nephrons in our body? As we know that there are two kidneys in our body, and each kidneys contain about approximately 1 million nephrons. So in total we have 2 million nephrons in our both kidneys. Then the examiner will ask you another question, what are the classifications of nephrons? There are two types of nephrons in our body. First one is cortical nephron and the second one is juxtamedullary nephron. As you know, the kidney is anatomically divided into cortex and medulla, and those nephrons which are present in the cortex, that means outer cortex, those are called cortical nephron. And juxtamedullary nephrons are also situated in the cortex, but it is in the inner cortex which is near to the medulla. Juxta means near or nearby. So juxtamedullary nephrons are also situated in the cortex, but it is in the inner cortex. So we can tell now what are the classification of nephrons. There are two types of nephrons. First one is cortical nephron and the second one is juxtamedullary nephron. And the location of cortical nephron is it is situated in the outer cortex, and the location of juxtamedullary nephron, it is situated in the inner cortex near medulla. That's why it is called juxtamedullary nephron. Now we will discuss about the parts of nephrons. At first I will draw a nephron for better understand. It is a very simple configuration of a nephron, and we will know now about the parts of nephrons. There are two parts of nephrons. First one is renal corpuscle and the second one is renal tubules. And renal corpuscle consists of another two components. That first one is glomerulus and the second one is Bowman's capsule. And then the second part of the nephron, that means renal tubules, consist of proximal convoluted tubule, loop of Henle, distal convoluted tubule, collecting tubule and collecting duct. Now, what is glomerulus? This red marking structure, red color structure is called glomerulus. Glomerulus, why it is red? Because glomerulus is the tuft of capillaries which help in filtration of plasma and which is the main function of the nephron. So, what is the glomerulus actually is? Glomerulus is the tuft of capillaries, and this part, this arteriole is called efferent arteriole, and this arteriole is called efferent arteriole. Efferent arteriole and efferent arteriole. So, glomerulus started from the ending of efferent arteriole and the beginning of efferent arteriole, and then the second part of the renal corpuscle is the Bowman's capsule. It is the, look here very carefully, the basin-like structures or capsule-like structures which surrounded the tuft of capillaries, that is glomerulus, is called Bowman's capsule. So, this portion, that means the glomerulus and the Bowman's capsule in total will form the renal corpuscle. And then we will come to the second part of the nephron, that is renal tubules. Renal tubules, the first portion of the renal tubules is convoluted. That's why it is called proximal convoluted tubule. In short, we can call it PCT. PCT stands for proximal convoluted tubule, and this portion is called proximal convoluted tubule. Then the loop of Henle. Why it is called loop of Henle? Because its anatomy, its structural anatomy is like a loop. It is consist of descending limb of loop of Henle and ascending limb of loop of Henle. So this portion is called loop of Henle, and it is named after the scientist Henle. So H is in capital letter. And after this portion, what will we get? Another convoluted portions of the tubule, and this is called the distal convoluted tubule, as because it is situated from distally from the glomerulus. So it is called distal convoluted tubule, and distal convoluted tubule is drained into the collecting tubule or collecting duct. That means this portion is called collecting duct. So this is all for the components or parts of nephron. Nephron can be, so we can tell nephron can be divided into two portions. First one is renal corpuscle and second one is renal tubules. Renal corpuscle consists of glomerulus, which is tuft of capillaries and helps in filtration of plasma, and the Bowman's capsule, which is basin-like structures surrounding the glomerulus. And the renal tubules consist of proximal convoluted tubule and then the loop of Henle and then distal convoluted tubule, collecting tubule and collecting duct. Now we will come to the point of functions of nephrons. What are the basic functions of nephrons? There are three basic functions of nephrons. First one is the filtration. The sole purpose of nephron is to filtrate plasma, and for this filtration there is needed a high hydrostatic pressure. We will discuss it later. So first function is filtration, and second function is tubular reabsorption, and the third function is tubular secretion. So in total we can say the functions of nephron is mainly three. First one is glomerular filtration, second one is tubular reabsorption, and the third one is tubular secretion. Now we will discuss in short what is the basic difference between the cortical nephron and juxtamedullary nephron. Okay, first basic difference between the cortical nephron and juxtamedullary nephron is cortical nephron is maximum maximum nephrons of our body is cortical nephrons, and that is around 70 to 80% of total nephrons are cortical, and other 20 to 10% nephrons are juxtamedullary nephron. So it is the number one basic difference. And the second difference, the location of these two types of nephrons. Cortical nephrons are situated in the outer cortex, and the juxtamedullary nephron is situated in the inner cortex but near medulla. And now the structural difference between these two nephrons. Cortical nephron has this loop of Henle which is short, and juxtamedullary nephron has loop of Henle which is long in comparison of cortical nephrons. Now you have to know the importance of this short and long loop. Cortical nephron will form concentrated urine, and the juxtamedullary nephron will form highly concentrated urine. You have to remember it very carefully that first one form the concentrated urine. There is no scope to tell dilute urine, as because normal human being does not produce dilute urine in normal condition. So we have to tell short loop of Henle, that means cortical nephron will form concentrated urine, and the juxtamedullary nephrons long loop of Henle will help in formation of highly concentrated urine.